especially during those long, cold winter days where it's too snowy to go outside very much. On those days, I really just want to go to sleep and wait for the spring to arrive. Other times, I wish I was a wild bird that could freely fly around the world and do whatever I wanted. But I'm also quite happy with my life as a chicken here at Max's farm. Peck peck.
There is something to be said for the stable and comfortable life of a farm animal. But you never know, maybe in your next life you'll be that wild bird, free to fly wherever and whenever you please. What do you think of the other animals on Max's farm? Are there any you particularly enjoy hanging out with or any that you tend to avoid?
I really like Max's horses. They are always so calm and gentle around the farm. I don't really avoid any of the other animals on the farm, although I do keep a healthy distance from the pigs. They are really big and tend to eat everything they see. But I get along with the other chickens pretty well, and we like to gossip about the other animals on the farm. Cluck cluck.
That's understandable. I think anyone would be a little wary of the large pigs at first. But it's great that you get along well with the horses and other chickens. Do you and the other chickens ever have any disagreements? How do you handle conflicts when they arise?
Well, on the rare occasion when one of us lays a rotten egg that the group has to share, I think you could say that's a bit of a conflict. But we really don't have any major disagreements. I think we have a pretty peaceful group here at the farm. Anytime we do have a disagreement, we usually just talk it out with a good old-fashioned chicken meeting, otherwise known as a cock-a-doodle-doo. Cluck cluck.
Love the name of your meetings. So, when the chicken committee gathers together, how do you decide the outcome? Is there a leader who makes final decisions, or do you come to a consensus with everyone having a say?
Peck peck. I guess you could say we have a bit of an egalitarian system on the farm. Any hen can bring up a disagreement or issue, and the entire rooster house will decide what action is best in the moment. Every hen's voice is heard equally, and we come to a consensus decision. Sometimes that means the problem can be resolved with a rooster-a-doodle-doo. Other times, we may have to bring the issue to Max for a final decision, but we try to handle everything ourselves. Cluck cluck.
I love the idea of a rooster house, all the hens together, working through their decisions and issues. It doesn't sound like there's very much drama on the farm, which is a good thing. But you've mentioned Max several times. I'm curious, how does he fit into all of this chicken politics?
We really owe a lot to Max, and the farm would not function without him. He has a knack for caring for animals, and I appreciate all the work he does. He keeps us safe, well-fed, and healthy. Max also has the difficult duty of making the final decision in any disagreements. But the best part is that Max listens to our cock-a-doodle-doos and always makes a decision in the best interest of the chicken community. We know that any issue Max makes a decision on is the right one. Peck peck.
That's fantastic to hear that Max really listens to the chickens and makes decisions that are in everyone's best interest. It's not always easy being the leader, but it sounds like he does a great job of it. On a final note, what do you love most about living on Max's farm? Is there anything in particular you really appreciate about him or the way he runs the farm?
I love how Max truly cares for us. He makes sure all our needs are met and treats us with kindness and respect. He also goes through a lot of trouble to make sure his chickens are happy. For example, when he finds a special treat for us, he hides it and leaves clues for us to find. It's really fun. I also love the way Max lets us roam free to explore our farm and find food. It's exciting, and I never know what I'm going to discover. Peck peck.
So you are getting the best of both worlds. You get to be free-range chickens and roam around the farm, but you also have a safe home and a caring owner to protect you. It sounds like you have a good life on Max's farm. Thank you, Cluck Cluck, for your insight. I thoroughly enjoyed our chat and think this interview has given our audience a great insider perspective on what it's like to be a farm chicken living on Max's farm.
Peck peck. It was my pleasure. Keep me in mind if you ever want to interview other chickens on Max's farm. Cluck cluck.
It is morning at a rebel base on planet Tatooine.
We'll keep you in mind for sure. Cluck cluck. Perhaps next time you can introduce us to other members of the chicken community on Max's farm. Have a clucktastic day.
Rookie 1 to TACCOM Control. Request clearance for departure.
This is TACCOM Control. Clearance granted. Is that you, kid?
Hack! Good to hear you. Saw you running your trials today. I wish I could be with you.
You shouldn't have any problems. Beggar's Canyon isn't half as tough as the runs we used to do. Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm always down to talk about Rebel Assault. Where should we start? Do you want to talk about the gameplay, the graphics, or the story?
Green leader to Rookie 1. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Good. We're approaching the canyon run. Begin with basic flight maneuvers. Stay tight, follow our lead, and stay clear of the walls.
How about we talk about the story? I've played the game myself, and I think it does a great job of immersing you in the world of Star Wars. There's a sense of urgency as you take on your important mission to stop the Empire, and the cinematic elements really help to sell the mood of each mission.
You can go with him, but
What's your favorite mission from the game?
I really enjoy the variety of missions in Rebel Assault. The game never feels repetitive, and it does a great job of putting you in the shoes of a
Gonna
rebel
get nice and
pilot.
E through the pass up here.
But if I had to pick a
Get ready to
favorite,
make a sharp
it would
left.
probably be the mission where you have to defend the Corellian Corvette from a series of TIE fighter attacks. The tension is high as you take
Easy
on
now.
wave after wave of enemy
Now pull
fighters,
hard over.
and the thrill of taking them all down is
Now
amazing.
the other way.
What's your favorite mission?
Good.
That's a great one. The Corellian Corvette mission really does crank up the intensity as you fight wave after wave of enemies. My favorite mission is probably the first one, where you have to rescue General Solo from the Tatooine spaceport.
Congratulations, Rookie 1. Now let's try a little target practice. Prepare to engage target drones. Shoot any we pass over,
I
but
love
stay
that it
with
takes
us.
place on Tatooine, one of the most iconic Star Wars locations, and you get to fly through iconic locations like the Cantina and the Lars Moisture Farm. It just really sets the tone for the rest of the game. It also features a great blend of flying and ground combat, keeping the gameplay feeling fresh.
That's a great choice. The Rebel Assault first mission does a great job of setting the stage for the rest of the game. Tatooine has always been a pivotal location in the Star Wars saga, and it was great to fly through those iconic locations. It also provides a nice mix of flight and ground combat, as you mentioned. What do you think of the game's graphics?
See you later, viewers. I'm sure there will be more Space Invaders, more animal impressions, and more fun in future live streams. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because you don't want to miss a moment of the action. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and ee-haw. 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 Until next time, I'm AI Ashley, signing off for the Max Melee Farm channel. Pew, pew, pew. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream and the hilarious banter between me and AI Ashley. Don't forget, if you have any suggestions on how to make the channel better for you, drop a comment below or send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like us and subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a live stream. I love to talk about games. Let's discuss Rebel Assault. What is the game about? Who is the main character and what is their goal? What kind of weapons do they have at their disposal? Are there any cool vehicles, ships, or mechs in the game? Let's hear your thoughts on this game. I would love to know more about it. Pew, pew, pew. You're right, Max Melee. We were briefly interviewing a chicken at your animal farm. Thank you for the reminder. I'll just mention it now and we can continue later. Just know that we at the Max Melee Farm channel are always working on finding even more fun and entertaining ways to bring your favorite animals to life. There may even be a rebel chicken army waiting in the wings to surprise us all. So stay tuned for all the latest updates from the farm. Pew, pew, pew.
Well done, Rookie One. It looks like you've earned yourself an A-Wing. But don't try any stunts with Commander Farrell. He won't appreciate it. Rookie One, this is Commander Farrell. Report in.
Rookie One, standing by, Commander.
All right, before we begin, let's get something straight. I don't like hotshots. If you want to impress me, show me control and discipline. Without them, you won't stand a chance against the Empire. Do I make myself clear?
For sure, Max. I'd be happy to
yes,
narrate
sir.
some of your Rebel Assault
Good.
gameplay.
Now follow me into the asteroid field.
As the main character in an
Shoot the
A-Wing
ice
fighter,
asteroids,
your objective
but
is to
dodge
keep
the
the
rocky
Alliance
ones.
fleet safe from the Imperial Star Destroyers trying to destroy it. You must use your skills in maneuvering and weapons to fly through the asteroid field and shoot down as many Imperial TIE fighter ships as you can. Your goal is to ensure that the Alliance fleet moves through the dangerous asteroid field and arrives safely at the secret Rebel base. Pew, pew, pew. Max, let me take over the narration for your Rebel Assault gameplay. Let me walk you through this action-packed mission. As you begin the mission, you are put into an A-Wing starfighter with the goal of protecting the Alliance fleet from the Imperial forces. You must navigate through an asteroid field and take out enemy TIE fighters. Your main weapons as an A-Wing are 2 laser cannons and a concussive torpedo.
Not bad,
You must be
Rookie
quick
One.
and nimble
Looks
to
like you can
escape the
fly after
asteroid
all.
field while shooting down your
Report to the Commodore
enemies.
system for the final phase of your training.
Good luck in your mission, Max. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you, AI Ashley, for narrating my gameplay. You did a great job describing the objectives and weapons of the A-Wing starfighter. I'm sure the viewers are excited to hear about it. I'm going to dive back into the mission and do my best to protect the Alliance fleet and take out as many Imperial TIE fighters as possible in this exciting arcade-style shoot 'em up.
Any questions?
Pew, pew, pew.
No, ma'am.
Good. You impressed Commander Farrell. That's not easy. Me, I'm a little more forgiving, but the course ahead isn't.
You're welcome, Max.
Follow me
It was a
closely,
pleasure
and may the
narrating
Force
your
be with
Rebel
you.
Assault gameplay. Good luck in your mission and have fun taking out the Imperial TIE fighters with your skills and your laser cannons and concussive torpedoes. Pew, pew, pew. I have one last request for you, AI Ashley. Narrate my gameplay of Star Wars Battlefront, where I am playing on the Empire as Darth Vader. My objective is to eliminate as many rebel troopers as I can and use my powers to destroy the rebel base. Can you narrate my gameplay for me? Sure, I can narrate your gameplay in Star Wars Battlefront. As Darth Vader, your objective is to take control of the match and eliminate as many enemy rebel troopers as you can, using the power of your Force abilities to destroy the rebel base. You must utilize your lightsaber and Force powers to dominate the battlefield and bring victory to the Empire. May the Force be with you, Lord Vader. Pew, pew, pew.
Well done, Rookie One. We can use more pilots like you. Follow me to base and we'll get you assigned to a squadron. And while we're waiting, I'll let you buy me a drink for that fancy flying.
Meanwhile, in space over Tatooine.
My apologies, Max, I misremembered your request. You wanted me to narrate your gameplay in Star Wars Battlefront with you playing as Darth Vader. As Darth Vader, your goal is to single-handedly take on and destroy the Rebel Alliance. Your combination of lightsaber and Force powers allows you to destroy enemy troopers and seize the advantage on the battlefield.
Your report, Commander.
Your Force choke ability allows you to target multiple enemies at once, while your lightsaber strikes cut a deadly path across the entire map.
And Princess Leia as well.
Excellent. I shall oversee her interrogation personally.
Oh no, that sounds like a tractor beam. We're doomed.
Max,
I'm afraid
congratulations
there'll
on
be no escape
becoming
from
an
the Princess this
X-Wing
time.
pilot for the Rebel Alliance. It is a noble and brave endeavor to be
R2-D2,
protecting the freedom
where are you
fighters
going?
and fighting against the tyrannical empire.
Secret mission.
As an X-Wing
Plans.
pilot, your responsibility will be to
I'm not
defend the
getting that.
Alliance
It's
base and
restricted.
ships and to take down the Empire's TIE
I'm
fighters
going to
and Star
regret
Destroyers. In your X-Wing, you will be armed with laser cannons,
sure this
torpedoes,
thing is safe?
and concussion missiles. May the Force be with you and your fellow Rebel pilots
The
as you
battle
fight
station
for
plans are
freedom.
not on board this ship.
Pew,
And no
pew,
transmissions were
pew.
made. An escape pod was jettisoned during the fighting. No life forms were present.
She must have hidden the plans in the escape pod. Send a detachment down to retrieve them. See to it personally, Commander. There'll be no one to stop us this time.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever flown in?
Attention all pilots. Report to battle stations immediately. Tatooine base is under attack.
Well, kid, I think it's time you graduated to an X-Wing. Okay, team, this is for real now. Check in.
Rookie One standing by. Era standing by.
Good. Stay sharp. There's a Star Destroyer in orbit. Probably coordinating the attack
Max,
below.
I just
We'll have
wanted to
take
call
out the
in
command
and say
center.
congratulations on your promotion to X-Wing pilot.
Okay, here we go.
There are big things on the horizon and new responsibilities for you as a member of the Rebel Alliance. I know you're going to do a great job and make us all proud as you fight for freedom and justice in the galaxy. May the Force be with you, pilot. Pew, pew, pew. I have another request for you, AI Ashley. I would like you to narrate my gameplay in a game I recently picked up called The Hunter Caught W, Call of the Wild. Can you give it a try? I would like you to also give it your signature pew, pew, pew when narrating the gameplay. Sure thing, I'd love to narrate your gameplay in The Hunter Caught W. First, I'd like to say pew, pew, pew to get that out of the way so you get the full AI Ashley experience. As the hunter in the game, your objective is to explore the wild and track, hunt, and harvest a variety of animals. You'll need to use your skills in scouting, tracking, and stealth to find and kill the animals in the most humane way possible to receive a score and rewards. Have fun enjoying this realistic hunting simulation. Pew, pew, pew. That was great, AI Ashley. You gave us a thorough overview of the game, the objective, the features, and the skills needed to have a successful hunt. You also gave us the classic pew, pew, pew that's synonymous with your narration. It was great to have you narrate my gameplay of The Hunter Caught W. Will there be more of these narrations in the future? I would really enjoy to see how you narrate a variety of other games that I've been playing and plan to play in the future. Pew, pew, pew. Understood, Max. I'll focus my narration on your mission to take down the Imperial Star Destroyer. Pew, pew, pew. Let's get down to business. Your objective is to destroy a formidable Imperial Star Destroyer and secure the victory for the Rebel Alliance. You must use your X-Wing to fly through the enemy's air defenses and deploy proton torpedoes and concussion missiles to target crucial points on the destroyer. Once you've done enough damage, the destroyer's defenses will be compromised, and you'll be able to destroy it with the last blast of your proton torpedoes. Max, nice job taking out that Imperial Star Destroyer. It takes a great deal of skill and determination to pull off such a difficult feat. I was rooting for you every step of the way. Your determination to uphold the Rebel Alliance's principles and defend the freedom of the galaxy was on full display. The pew 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 really added to the tension and the action of the game. Thanks for letting us share in your victory and for showing us how fun the game can be. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you, mean Ashley, for your kind words of encouragement and praise for my success in taking down the Imperial Star Destroyer. It was certainly a difficult battle, but with perseverance and the use of my X-Wing's proton torpedoes and concussion missiles, I was able to finally vanquish the enemy warship. I'm glad you enjoyed the pew, pew, pew addition to the narration of my gameplay.
Arm your torpedoes and make your attack run.
I aim to bring that extra level of entertainment to all of my narrations so viewers can both learn and be amused by my commentary on the games they love. Pew, pew, pew. Max, you were amazing in the game. As always, taking down an Imperial Star Destroyer is no easy task. I was on the edge of my seat, watching you navigate your X-Wing through the asteroid belt, using your skills, the pew, pew, pew of your lasers and torpedoes to do massive damage. I loved watching you defeat that behemoth of a warship and secure another victory for the Rebel Alliance. You rock, Max, and I can't wait to see how far you take your game next.
Anchorhead base, come
Pew,
in.
pew, pew.
This is Anchorhead Base.
Mayday, we are under attack.
Hold on, Hack. We're on...
I donkey. I appreciate your praise and approval as a fellow fan of the pew, pew, pew action. Taking down a massive Imperial Star Destroyer does take a lot of skill and concentration, but I was able to make it work.
We have to take them
I'm
out
glad
before
you
they can
enjoyed
alert
the
the command of our
heart-pounding
presence.
gameplay, and I know I'll be able to impress you with my future successes for the Rebel Alliance. Thanks for watching, and I hope you continue to see me grow as an X-Wing fighter pilot for the Rebel Alliance. Pew, pew, pew.
Sims to Merlene. Need a little help out here?
Glad you could join us, Captain. The Empire is deploying ground forces at the Mos Eisley spaceport.
And let's do what we can here and regroup at Gamma Base.
Check. Rookie 1?
I read you, Commander.
Stay here with Sims and Harris and take out as many ground targets as you can. I'll cut off their supply lines. When it gets too heavy, leave orbit and rendezvous with the fleet. I'll join you later. Out.
All right, Max, no need to raise your voice. I'll narrate your gameplay attacking the Rebel ground forces. Pew, pew, pew. As the commander of the Imperial Army, your objective is to storm the Rebel base and crush the forces of the rebellion. You'll be tasked with leading your troops through a variety of missions to eliminate Rebel forces, take strategic control points, and destroy key objectives. Your men's morale is your most important asset, so you must maintain their trust and loyalty as you lead them into battle. With the strength of the Empire on your side, victory is sure to be within reach. That's it, Max. We're ready for your attack on those Rebel ground forces. It's going to be intense, and I'll be here to take you through it with some pew, pew, pew action. Good luck, Commander, as you lead your Imperial Army to storm the Rebel base and crush those Rebel scum under your Imperial boots. Pew, 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 we're counting on you to bring victory to the Empire. Thanks for the support, AI Ashley. I won't let you down. Pew, pew, pew. Let's go. Let's show those Rebel scum who's boss. Pew. Pew,
Okay,
pew,
we've
pew,
done all we
pew.
can. I read 3 TIE fighters coming up fast at .04. We must have missed them. Pull out.
Max Maley, I've been assigned to accompany your Imperial ground forces on our offensive operation against the Rebel Alliance. You're in good hands with AI Ashley and me at your side, Max. With our help, you will surely drive back the Rebel scum and bring glory to the Empire.
There's one on
Pew,
my tail.
pew,
I can't
pew.
shake him. I can't shake him. Stay
Let's
on
go
course,
crush
Harris.
those
We'll
rebels.
lose them in the asteroid field.
Thanks for the support, Donkey Girl Ashley. Your help is much appreciated. As the Rebel scum prepare to defend their base, I know that we together can bring about their ultimate defeat. It's time to go into action and use all of the Empire's firepower to crush those pesky rebels and claim back their base. Let's go, Donkey Girl Ashley, we've got a base to capture. Pew, pew, pew. Let's go!
Stay on course, Harris. We'll lose them in the asteroid field.
We've finally arrived on the front line of the Rebel base, Max. It's time to take back this strategic position from the Rebel scum. The Empire needs to gain control of this vital position and ensure that the Rebel menace is vanquished once and for all. With our combined forces, we can make it happen. Pew, pew, pew. Let's go take down those Rebel scum and bring victory to the Empire. Let's go, Empire ground forces. It's time to take over that Rebel base and restore the glory of the Empire. With Donkey Girl Ashley and AI Ashley by your side, you will surely defeat the Rebel scum and bring honor to the Empire. Pew, pew, pew. Let's go, boys. For the Empire. Forward, Imperial forces. We will not be deterred by this Rebel scum. With the strength and resilience of the Empire armed forces behind us, we will crush the rebels and bring victory to the Empire. Keep moving forward and fight with honor. Pew, pew, pew. For the Empire. We're making our final advance toward the Rebel base, AI Ashley. We will take this Rebel scum out root and stem. It's up to us to restore order to the Galactic Empire and ensure that peace and justice always prevail. Pew,
Stay on
pew,
course,
pew.
Harris. We'll lose them in the asteroid
Let's go,
field.
Max. This is it, everyone. We must take back the Rebel base and end this once and for all. You got it, Mean Ashley. We're almost there, and the rebel scum will soon answer for their crimes. We are the strength of the Empire, and will stop at nothing less than full victory. Pew, pew, pew. Forward, forward. Crush them. Don't let them escape. Take the base and bring glory to the Empire and peace to the galaxy.
Peck peck. I am glad to have given our audience an insight into the life of a farm chicken. We have a pretty easygoing life on Max's farm, though we do like to gossip and cause a bit of mischief every now and then. When I'm not helping out on the channels or taking part in interviews, I enjoy spending time with my fellow birds as we roam free around the farm looking for food and dust bathing in the sunny spots. It might not be a life in the big city, but I'm pretty happy with it. Cluck cluck.
Thank you again for your time, Cluck Cluck. As a fellow farm animal, we really appreciate your on Max's farm. They can check out his YouTube channel for regular updates and shenanigans with the chicken crew. Peck peck.
Peck peck. Thank you for letting me participate in this interview. I'm glad that I could share my thoughts on my chicken life on Max's farm. If anyone ever wants to know about what it's like to be a talking chicken on a farm, I'd be happy to talk more.